Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I am going to give you a review of the VRB, the Volatility Range Breakout, aka the ORB Slayer, just superior to the antiquated ORB in so many ways. The 5-to-1 stretch targets for the week of August 3rd to August 7th, 2026. All right, now this pretty little graph here shows how many times each instrument hits the 5-to-1. As you can see here, 5-to-1. So on Friday, it was a really quiet day. Okay, so let's take a look at this. August 3rd, 8 hits. The ES, the S&P 500 hit, gold hit, crude oil hit, all on the short side. Look at the targets. These are the targets that they hit. 5.8R. Again, this is 5.8 times the risk. Guys, we can't hide from this. This is journaled every morning. You see the stop losses and the profit targets every morning. What this is showing here is how far it exceeded the 5-to-1. Okay, so obviously it hit 2-to-1, 3-to-1 in order to get to, in this case, 7-to-1. Right, so every morning, as you can see in our other videos, we post exactly what the long entries are, the short entries are, the stop loss, and the take profit targets. Look at this. This one's at 931. This one's at 935. Most people, they're just getting started where their opening range isn't even formed yet. All right, if you use a 45-minute or a 1-hour opening range, we're already in. We're already in the trade. So this day, between all the instruments in the VRB, 8 were hit. 8 targets were hit. Now, were there some stop losses in there? It's typically 3 targets for every 1 or 2 stop losses hit. Okay, but let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's say it's 1-to-1. So in other words, in this trade, if we made $5.80, we lost $1. Let's keep going. Tuesday, August 8th, 6 times hit. Each instrument hit at least once. Look at this, 13.3 times the ES hit. So that was a tight range. It took off. It hit it 13.3 times. You risk $1. You made as much as $13.3. No, I'm not saying everybody hit 13.3, but that gives you an idea of the potential of each trade. All right, 6.3, 6.0, 5.2. Look, these were all 6 R's on Tuesday the 4th. Let's go to the Wednesday the 5th, 5.2, 7.5, 9.7 on the Dow. That 930, look at this, 926, 930, 930, 930. These were all executed before if you trade the ORB, before your ORB even formed. This one, 926, before the market even opened, and there was 5.2 in it. Let's keep going. August 6th, Thursday, 9 hits. I remember this day. There were several instruments that made money on the long and the short. Take a look here. Crude, NASDAQ, long 6-to-1. NASDAQ, short 5.3-to-1. ES, short 6-to-1. Long 5-to-1. That was a monster day. Now, again, I'm not saying you're going to take every single trade, but that gives you an idea of the potential of those signals. Those signals are solid and they're adaptive. And we determine what the right range is based on volatility, based on that instrument, and of course, based on our algo, what the right range is, and then what the correct stop is based on volatility. And then, of course, 3-to-1 is easy to calculate once you know the stop. So if we're risking $20, then we know the 3x is $60, etc. Friday, 934, not much going on, but look. And by the way, to be fair, there were four instruments that were stopped out here, but they were small. You can see a previous video. They were small losses. I think one of them was as small as $12, $14. But look at that, 5.9R, 5R. 5 reward for $1 of risk. And you can see 33 hits across 6 instruments for the week. Do you take all of them? No, not necessarily, because sometimes you'll get a long signal, but our momentum indication is bearish. You don't take that trade. So to be fair, we're not going to take all 33 trades, but you might. Okay, you might take half of them. So let me be clear about what this is. Okay, this is a day trader's tool. This was really built for the intraday traders. We have a few prop traders who trade for, these prop firms. They just love it. They said, this is just too simple. I risk $1 and I make 3, or I risk $1 and I make 5. Guys, you can be wrong 3 times, be right once, hit a 5x, and still be up for the day. If you hit 2 of these in a row, call it a day. Move on to your next. I think one of our customers said he has to stop because if he makes, I forget how it works, but basically if he makes too much money in one day, he has to slow down, or I don't know if it changes his payout. Maybe you can make a comment. Let me know how that works. He's told me that a few times, not a few times, I can recall 2 days where he said, I have to stop exceeding my max allowable daily profit. Okay. And then, of course, if you trade micros, just size it down and trade the micros. I think the micros are a really cool instrument. So that's it. That's the VRB. It's the ORB Slayer. I'm going to tell you the right way to do it. Sign up for a month, and if you don't make your subscription back, show me what trades you took. Show me that you traded the VRB. Sign up for a month, trade the VRB on the instrument. Now make sure that the instruments you trade fall into this list: S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, Dow 30, Russell 2000, gold futures, and crude oil futures. All right? Or corresponding CFDs. If you follow the VRB on your instrument, and you don't make at least 2 times your monthly subscription, show me that you took the trades and we'll refund 100% of your money. That's how confident we are in this system. Guys, if you are an intraday trader, especially if you trade one of these prop accounts, this might be what the doctor ordered. We have several new members, and they're just giving us raving reviews over the VRB. I actually didn't think this was going to be that popular, because a lot of our members are more swing traders or a little bit longer term, but the VRB was really designed to just make extra money while you were waiting for your other trades. I've used this system for over 10 years. It's superior to the ORB. The ORB has lost its edge. The ORB is alpha depleted. It's yesterday's news. Everybody knows about it. The algos know about it. They know exactly where you're placing it. If you think you're being a little more creative because you're waiting for the 90-minute ORB or the 75-minute ORB, they read your orders like a book. Your buy limit orders, your sell stop orders, your stop orders. This has been edge depleted for over 10 years. So if you want an approach that is superior to the ORB, I'll put the subscription link in the description. Give us a shot for 1 month. Show us the trades you did, and if you don't make double the subscription back by following our trades, then we'll refund 100% of your money. Look, guys, this is a serious platform. We don't focus on charts because charts lose people more money than just about anything else in the market. We don't focus on antiquated systems that haven't worked for 10 years. We focus on the numbers. We focus on probability. It's adaptive. It's not static. It adapts with current volatility. It adapts with what the market's doing right now. It gives trade decisions, risk parameters, and take profit parameters all in the same alert. I'll say it again. Sign up for a month. If you don't make double your money back, show me the trades you did, and we'll give you 100% of your money back. Talk to you soon.